Hello everyone, and welcome to another Let's Watch Death Battle. This time it's Wolverine versus Raiden. And if you guys want to go see the death battle, you can click right here, and you will go right to the battle, and who the heck are you?
Who are you?
Anyway, so this is Frank. He's the owner of the channel FTFlicks, and we will have a link to that in the description as well.
Down below.
And he's a friend of mine, and well, he does his own weird things, and I decided, since he likes Death Battle, that I'd bring him on to do a Let's Watch of this fight. Not mentioning you like comic books, too.
Oh yeah, I love comic books. I'm a big Marvel fan, and so, my boy Wolverine's up in this one, so I'm really rooting for him.
Yeah, of course you'd be rooting for Wolverine. Though, I think your guy is mostly Batman, because we have a friend who dresses up like Batman.
Well, yeah, we know personally, we know Batman.
Yeah.
So, everyone else can just go home, because we know Batman.
We know Batman, we're awesome. So, Wolverine versus Raiden. I've discussed this on the podcast. I'm thinking this is going to be Wolverine's fight to win, but this is going to be a very close fight. Do not get me wrong on that one, because this is going to basically come down to, can Raiden cut through Wolverine's adamantium bones? And I don't think he quite can, plus I think that Wolverine's healing factor is going to help him out here. What do you think, Frank?
Yeah, I think Wolverine's got it on all fronts really right now. I mean, unless they pull out a super secret way that they're going to cut through the adamantium skeleton, I don't know.
Well, there's also the fact that Wolverine's joints aren't adamantium, so there is possibility he could cut through those. But, we'll find out, so let's get to watching. This is gonna be a fun fight.
Oh yeah.
Long-range weaponry are effective tools of destruction, but there's just something special about killing up close and personal with a blade.
Yep.
Like Wolverine, the vicious anti-hero of the X-Men.
And Raiden, the deadly cyborg ninja from Metal Gear.
He
Metal
wins
Gear.
on Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons,
A lot of people
armor, and
want Wolverine to
skills to
fight
find
Big
out who
Wolf.
would win a death battle.
Totally.
3 scratches, 3 claws. This is the mark of the Wolverine.
But before he was the poster boy of the X-Men, he was
5'3",
born
he's my
James
height.
Howlett in 1886.
Dang, he's
And he
real.
was the wimpiest kid ever. He was tiny and pathetic and sick all the time, but little James wasn't stuck in bed for too long.
As he grew
From that
up, James
movie that we
started to
don't
develop
talk about.
mutant powers, which gave him animal senses and
I
rapid
think he was also in
healing.
the comics, too.
But when the family
Yeah.
groundskeeper Thomas Logan murdered his father,
Not Wolverine.
James learned he had a more
Yeah.
lethal power hidden within.
Isn't it also in that
Retractable
movie
bone claws?
that
Old Thomas
the
never
farmer
knew
was
what hit
actually,
him,
the
or
groundskeeper
more
actually
specifically what
was
stabbed him
Logan's
to
father?
But
Yes.
Thomas used his dying breath for the oh-so-original plot twist, I'm your father.
Going from 2 dads
Called
to
it.
0 in a matter of seconds. Anyway, James took on the name Logan to poorly hide his identity and ran away from home with his childhood friend
Poorly
Rose.
hide his identity.
But then he accidentally stabbed her to death too.
Oh.
Jeez.
Damn, those things seem really inconvenient. Like a murder erection. Always popping up when you least expect it.
You should probably see a doctor.
Yeah.
With his healing ability
Wolverine's one
slowing
of
his
those people that
aging,
never
Logan
really
has
catch a
lived
break.
over 100
No.
years. He fought in both World Wars
Yep.
and Vietnam before joining a special weapons
Probably the
project
best
called
scene in
Weapon
Origins.
X.
No, the best
This
scene
is
in
where he
Origins
took
was all
the name,
Deadpool swinging
the
around the sword
Wolverine.
like an epic person.
Alright, that's true.
But like almost every other secret project ever, it was actually yet another horrifying super soldier project. Once
course.
there, Wolverine enjoyed such treatments as being cut open repeatedly, having his
Ouch.
DNA harvested,
Ew.
and getting his skeleton
So
a
that's how
built-out chrome
Deadpool
job.
got the healing
Against
factor.
Logan's will,
Yeah.
a scientist named Dr. Cornelius infused his bones with adamantium, a rare man-made metal alloy. Adamantium is extremely dense and stable on a molecular level, making it reportedly indestructible. Even Thor has a hard time breaking it.
And
Though it
Dr.
has been
Scientist
broken
also
before.
hypnotized Wolverine to erase his memories and turn him into an animalistic killing machine. The result? Well, Wolverine went crazy and slaughtered everyone at Weapon X. So I guess you could say the experiment turned out to be a complete success. Good
Kind
job,
of.
everybody.
No. This is the best scene in X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Adamantium Rage!
Hugh Jackman.
After wandering the wilderness and tangling with the Hulk, Wolverine was eventually discovered by the X-Men, who molded him into a real hero.
Yay!
Logan had finally found a place to call home, and a family he did not stab to death.
Wolvie's got more mutant powers than Kim Kardashian has butt injections. He has keen animal-like senses and expert tracking skills, can move faster than the eye can see, and can lift up to 2 tons. His adamantium claws can cut through almost anything, and conveniently, he never has to sharpen them. He's immune to disease, can resist mind control, and can fight for days without tiring. Oh, and for some reason, he can sense animals' feelings and talk to them, like some sort of bear whisperer.
He's equal in
weird,
hand-to-hand
but okay.
combat with Captain America, and was skilled enough to tag Speed Demon, who runs faster than the speed of sound.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Despite all
important.
of this, his greatest attribute is his sheer durability. He's like Super Rocky.
Wolverine
Super
has survived
Rocky.
hits from Thor
Ah.
and the Hulkbuster, battled with Satan himself,
Yeah.
and was once blown up with nothing left but his adamantium skeleton.
Kind of like
That
Scorpion.
stopped him? Hell no! He got back up and beat the ever-living shit out of the emo Bomberman who blew him up in the first place.
Emo Bomberman.
Jesus Christ! Can anything stop this guy?
Well, technically he has died a few times. He even used to have a deal with the Angel of Death to be resurrected should his healing factor ever be overtaxed. But eventually he gave it up in exchange for his soul. Yeah, this actually happened. However, according to Professor Xavier, leader of the X-Men, Wolverine's healing factor stems from his brain. Get it? Stem? Like brain stem?
Science
I'm
jokes.
21. Just
bad
stick to
puns, I
being
love it.
boring.
Of course you love it.
Anyway, this means Wolverine can be killed by drowning or destroying his brain. But seeing as his brain's protected by a thick adamantium skull, it's probably staying where it is.
Yeah.
Still, there's a reason why Logan keeps getting into bad situations like these. He's a
Spock
lone wolf
punched
and
him in the
doesn't like
face.
relying on others.
And he's got a bit of a temper.
A bit. Wow.
Tell Cyclops I made him a convertible.
That's the
If
icon I
too
used for the
much,
signature on the
something
form.
snaps and Wolverine will enter the Berserker Rage.
Adamantium
In
ring.
this state,
Adamantium
Wolverine
rage.
loses all self-control and ignores all pain, as he is consumed by the animalistic killer instinct instilled deep within him by Dr. Cornelius all those years ago.
So kind of like Guts with the Berserker armor. Overreacting much? I think he's dead, Wolverine.
Yeah, he's like he's super
Born
dead.
in Liberia, a young boy named Jack lost his parents and was adopted by George Sears, the future president of the United
Solid as
States.
Snake.
Which sounds like a pretty good upside considering, except Sears was actually solid as Snake, a traitor who manipulated world leaders to profit from the war economy.
Kind of like Dick
and
Cheney.
The fact that
Oh!
he killed Jack's parents.
Political.
I'm your dad now.
Being the perfect parent he is, Solidus enlisted Jack in the Liberian Civil War, where he became captain of his own commando unit in the Army of the Devil.
Wasn't he
It's
also
an
known as
It's
the
not
White
an
Devil, I
actual army of devils.
Oh, damn it.
A natural harbinger of death, Jack's high kill
Yeah,
count
White
earned him the
Devil, that-
nickname
I
Jack
read.
the Ripper. He accomplished all of this, and he was only 10 years old.
Oh my god,
That's
could you imagine this kid during
unfortunate.
puberty? If it ever even hits. I mean, even 10 years later, he still looks like he's waiting for the old stones to drop.
Well, they had to sometime. After being abandoned by Solidus, Jack fell for a girl named Rose and eventually got her pregnant.
Like Titanic.
Jack was tormented
Come
by his
Ah.
past life and sought to
I didn't
rid his
even
wrongs
think
by
about
joining
that.
the special task force. With them, he teamed up with the legendary Solid Snake to
Ooh,
take
was
down
the
some
name
bad
Pliskin
guys,
at the
destroy
time?
giant robots, go streaking, and even kill dear old foster dad.
Ah, yes, Metal Gear
All
Solid
under his
2, the
awesome
game
new
people
code
don't
name,
like because of the bait and
Raiden.
switch.
Except all along, he was actually being controlled by the Patriots,
The
a
Lolly
secret
Lubelo.
organization manipulating the U.S. from behind the scenes and bent on dominating the world.
Yeah, okay, hang on to your butts, because this is where things start getting out of hand.
As
See,
is
his girlfriend
expected.
Rose was actually a Patriot spy and was manipulating his life the entire time they were together.
Oh.
Women, right? But
Yeah.
she was all like, my bad, I love you. And he was like, it's gay, let me put my dick in you.
Well, first she actually said she had a miscarriage and married another man to trick Raiden, but it was
Oh,
really
yeah,
the
he-
Patriots.
she-
Please,
married
please, the
Colonel.
story is confusing enough without bringing that into this.
Yeah.
Eventually, they got back together and had a kid. Can we please go back to talking about killing people now?
Of
One
course.
day he was captured by the Patriots and used as a test subject for exoskeletal enhancement surgery, transforming him
That
into a
sounds familiar.
superhuman
Oh, yeah.
cyborg ninja.
That's what I'm talking about.
As a cyborg, Raiden went from a force to be reckoned with to a nigh unstoppable killing machine. He is fast enough to outrun bullet trains and even run on walls.
And he can do shit like this.
Ah, this scene.
You too,
From Metal Gear Solid.
immortal.
No. I just don't fear death.
Dang. Badass. Like,
Yes.
Wow.
And rock overload.
Drugs must be fun.
That's not even the half of it. Raiden is strong enough to lift and throw a Metal Gear Ray.
Yep.
While a Ray's exact weight is unknown when compared to a Metal Gear Rex, which weighs 557 tons, we can estimate its weight to be over 1,000 tons.
Yeah, that thing was
That
designed
wasn't
to
even
kill
his
other
final
Metal Gears.
form.
Right, Raiden eventually got a newer, better cyborg body, which was even more powerful.
Strong enough to flip this giant thing, rip off its building-sized sword, and then fight a duel with it.
Because
Finish it off at blinding speed. I mean, what in the actual hell?
When he's
This
not
is Metal
wielding
Gear we're talking
building-sized
about.
blades,
Might be able to
Raiden
body
wields a
slam
high-frequency
Wolverine.
blade called the Murasama.
the
Originally
HF blade.
forged in the 16th century, the Murasama was re-outfitted with high-frequency technology. By creating a powerful current through the blade that vibrates at intense speeds, it weakens its target's molecular bond.
Ah, yes, Senator
forcibly slicing
Armstrong.
through almost anything.
And
Almost.
if that's not deadly enough for you, Raiden can activate a super mode called Zendatsu. This causes Raiden's perception of time to slow anywhere from 50 to 90%.
So he's
giving him
Neo.
plenty of time to
Pretty
chop
much.
through his foes as precisely or as rapidly as he'd like.
He can take this a step further by deactivating his pain inhibitors. Allowing intense agony from wounds to envelop his senses causes him to lose himself in his old Jack the Ripper personality. This Ripper mode radically boosts his already insane speed and strength.
Do you have any weaknesses?
Who's next?
But it comes at a price. You know, aside from the whole pain and sanity thing.
Yeah.
These enhanced modes rely on a fuel supply, and using them burns through it at a rapid pace.
Raiden can only carry enough fuel to sustain these modes for a very limited time, and relies on absorbing more fuel cell electrolytes from enemy cyborgs. Plus, his blood is not natural, and must be changed regularly, like the oil in a car.
Yep.
But still,
I am lightning. The rain transformed.
Yeah, that's it. Raiden's a badass.
He's pretty badass.
worth it.
Alright, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for
Hey,
all.
Deadpool.
It's time for a death battle!
Okay, hold on a second. So, after the analysis they gave us, geez, this is gonna be a really tough one to decide.
It's gonna be a close battle.
I still think it's gonna be Wolverine, but
He's gonna put up one hell of a fight.
they're both gonna put up one hell of a fight. And like I said, this was going to be a very close one, so either one of them could win. I just think it's probably gonna be Wolverine because of the healing factor and the adamantium.
Definitely.
But we'll find out. Well, let's take a look. So, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, new city this time. It's a Gecko bot. Two Gecko bots.
Trying to sell you car insurance.
Or kill you. Because that's what the Gecko bots do in MTS4. Oh, who's that guy?
Classic costume. Love it.
Cool guy, don't
Who the hell are you? Get out of my way. That chance, bub.
That's actually Xander Boas doing the voice of
You're
Wolverine.
next.
He's really active with it.
Yeah. This is a very bloody fight.
What?
Yep. Ooh!
What are you? Gotta admit, that hurt.
Well, that helps.
Nice trick, Voltron. I'm actually more human than you. And that's saying something. Let's dance.
Voltron. Go on, Voltron. Okay, that's quick. This is Torian doing what Torian does best. Oh! Ouch!
Wolverine's coming back from that.
This is Wolverine.
A little shaken, not stirred.
Not
No
you.
use hiding, bub.
Whoa! Okay.
Nose.
Nose. Wolverine doing what Wolverine does best. Shredding bitches.
Oh yeah. Sucks to suck.
Oh, that's an interesting way to climb a building. Okay. Ooh! Oh! It can't be anywhere close to done yet.
No.
Are you some kind of cyborg? Well, my bones are covered in the strongest metal around. Does that count?
Well, maybe. Actually, no, I don't.
Have to swing harder then.
Ooh! The blade is still inside of Wolverine's chest. What the hell? Ow!
Honey Badger don't care. Honey Badger don't give a shit.
Honey badger. Not done yet. Nope.
Ouch. All right, Terminator.
Terminating.
Now you've got me mad.
Adamantium Rage! Oh! Ouch!
Not again.
Not again!
RoboCop.
I'm calling him RoboCop.
Oh,
Nice.
oh.
Uh-oh! Jack the Ripper's coming out!
He might not get ripped apart, but someone's getting ripped.
It's time for Jack the Ripper to let her rip.
Beyblade?
I think that phrase was around before Beyblade. What? Okay, that is badass! Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Oh.
Oh! Ow.
I don't think he can survive decapitation, can he?
Yeah, he has survived. Oh, nope, he can't survive that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because of Wolverine's adamantium skeleton and stubborn healing factor, he was able to hang in there despite Raiden's clearly superior speed and strength.
Oh, yeah.
He could have even kept it up until Raiden ran out of fuel, if it weren't for one important question. Could the high-frequency blade cut adamantium?
That's the one question
To
that needs to
answer
be
this,
answered.
we've dug
Yeah.
deep into Marvel Comics history and found Misty Knight, a lesser-known Marvel heroine with a bionic arm made of Antarctic vibranium. This anti-metal emanates vibrations which weaken its target's molecular bonds, exactly like Raiden's high-frequency blade.
Huh.
Like the Murasama, this can destabilize and break any metal, including adamantium.
And
Oh.
while in Jack the Ripper mode, Raiden can strike with enough force to cut through buildings and machines built to survive nuclear wars.
With that much strength behind a sword like that, plus Raiden's speed and technology advantage, Wolverine's supposedly indestructible skeleton met its match.
Yeah, that
Any
sounds
way you
about right.
slice it,
Yeah.
Raiden just had the right gear for the job.
The winner
Gear.
is
Got it?
Raiden.
Metal Gear.
Oh, I get it.
Now let's see who's fighting next.
Next time on Death Battle.
This should be fun.
Welcome everyone to today's extravaganza! Here he is, worldwide martial arts champion, Hercules!
Oh shit! You know what that means! Mr. Satan! And please tell me that we reveal his next opponent!
Dang.
That's just sad.
It sure is. Somebody could have used that bug.
Chi-Chi.
Oh, GG.
Hercule Satan has arrived! And we know who his opponent's going to be!
Hey, I'm Chad. I play Boomstick.
I'm Ben, I play Wiz.
And, what are you doing?
Raiden is pelvic thrusting in victory.
Ben.
Hercule is coming to the next death battle. I'm so
Yep.
excited.
Hercule Satan from Dragon Ball Z is going to be in the next Death Battle episode, and you can find out who he's going to be facing by sticking to
Oh,
our
come on. We know who he's gonna be facing. Don't tease us.
On Facebook.
Perfect. So go ahead there, like, follow, do all that fun stuff, and thank you guys so much, as always, for watching. You're gonna break it. Tori's gonna be pissed.
Oh yeah, that's right. Torian is a huge fan of Raiden. Okay, so that happened.
Yeah.
That
did not go as I expected.
that didn't go as well as I expected, but yeah, that's pretty much exactly what I thought was going to happen if that was the code. That was the question. Like they said, that was the one question they needed to answer. Could the high-frequency blade cut through adamantium? And apparently the answer is yes, so yeah, poor Wolverine.
Yeah. Oof.
But hey, he held in there as best as he could.
He did. He was in there for a long time, and then the adamantium raged all over the place, but then Jack the Ripper ripped his head off.
Yeah, well, didn't rip it off, sliced it off.
Sliced it off and then diced it up into little bite-sized pieces.
Yeah.
Cutting off the crust.
Yeah, so that happened. So, next fight. Yeah. They're not even trying to tease us that much. We know who Hercule's going to fight. It's going to be Dan from Street Fighter. They did a 1-minute melee of it, and it's a well-requested fight. Come on, we know what's gonna happen. Yeah, that pretty much is all that we're here for. So, anything you wanna plug right now, Frank? Besides your channel?
Well, I just want to say that you guys should definitely keep on checking out Discussing Death Battle. It's a really great podcast. Even the creator loves it, so that's amazing.
Well, of course Ben likes this. He's talked to us about it multiple times. But yeah, so that's something. Anything you're planning soon?
I'm trying to write a few shows, maybe working on some stuff, but I might pop up here and there for some cameos in this guy's channel, so stay tuned for that.
Yep, and I'm still working on that surprise I promised you guys. We'll probably be recording the next Discussing Death Battle at some point later next week. Who knows? And I also did complete finally the battle between Gara and Tremor, and the next written death battle I'm going to do is the Kusagari from Red Steel 2 versus Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Check that out sometime soon. So, other than that, yeah, I think we're pretty much done here. So, thank you guys for watching, as usual, and
see you next time.
We'll see you in Discussing Death Battle. Well, he won't see you, but I'll see you then.
But I'll see you guys. So
maybe. We'll see.
Behave. You.
Yeah.
Not you. You. Over.
Yeah.
Yeah. You.
Yeah. You, Sean.
Out. Oh, I thought there was more room to back up.